Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you. So let me say hello to everyone. Hello, Dad. Hi, Mom. Hello, Karina, Gabriella, Carol, Ching, Gina, John, Tia, Kanun. Thanks for joining in. Also, those on YouTube. Hello, Hakuzo and Lisa. And everyone watching on Facebook. As always, it's great to be here. Of course, feel free to type into the comments, into the chat. Although, reminder for those on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages. So if you don't see my face, like this one here, on the top corner, then I can't see it right now. But I always go back and reply to you, as many of you already know. So, as always, have you guys been doing your homework? Okay, very good. All right. So if you're new or may have forgotten, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help us practice meditation outside the meditation hall because we don't always have to be sitting to meditate well or even to practice. Because when you start to allow yourself to practice that balance in your daily life, it gets easier and easier when it's time to sit and meditate together. Also, hello, Gunya. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. And let's see. So, as we practice together, remember, always take your time. Don't force, don't push. Meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. As many times, if you come to these sessions often, you'll notice I say very similar things. It's to remind you. Not only to remind you, remind myself. Because as you practice more and more, sometimes we unintentionally start to rush, start to force, trying to, I have to be perfect, I have to be perfect. No, you don't have to be perfect. Okay? When you allow yourself to be comfortable, feel perfect, everything will flow the way it's supposed to. So don't force, don't push, don't think that you're supposed to look perfect because you've been meditating for a long time now, or you've been practicing for a while. Still, take your time. You don't have to be sitting in that special pose or anything like that. Use what works for you. You can be on your bed, on your couch, sitting on the floor, sitting on a mat, in a chair. Whatever works for you is perfect. Because it's not the position that gives us peace. The position just helps us stay still more comfortably. But what's important is when our mind can finally slow down. So don't worry too much about how you look. Be comfy. Also, I'm the only one on screen right now. Everyone sees me. They don't see you. No worries. Uh, so, hello, Pat. Hi, Kaleem. Thanks for joining in. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? And before that, of course, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like. So, please do let me know in the comments. Show me in the video with your fingers, fine. What level would you guys like today? Level 1 is like a beginner, a lot of instruction. I'll be speaking a lot. Or level 2, kind of moderate. Or level 3, long silence. Okay, I see a lot in the chat now. I see a few 2s, a few 3s, 1. Okay, there was actually a one from YouTube. There was a one from someone on Monday that I didn't see until after. Okay. And yes, if you're watching the recording, you can also type it in. I will go back and see, and I will put it in for the next one. Okay, it looks like today, wow, summarize, it looks like it's a 2 today, although there are more ones than usual. Today, let's help the ones. Okay, so we'll do it as a level 1. Now, these levels don't mean you're good or bad at meditation. It's actually just to let me know how much instruction would you like to hear. So, as we practice, do just like the same. Relax your body, relax your mind. Also, hello, hello, Pisu. Thanks for joining in. So, now, as today will be our level 1 meditation, I'll give you instruction all the way as much as I can to help you out. Take your time, relax. That's one word to really remember. Relax. Take it easy. Because to achieve inner peace is to allow your body and mind to really relax, get that calm, that peace. And it happens when you finally take your time and let it happen naturally. Of course, a lot easier said than done, and this is why we practice. So, is everyone ready? All right, then, when you're ready, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Breathing is a very natural and easy way to help us relax. So feel free to take in a few more deep breaths. A nice way to help you slow down, be at ease. And once you're ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember, let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. Allow yourself to feel like you're 5 years old again, like you're in kindergarten. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Allowing yourself to be free of all the burdens of adulthood. Allowing yourself that wonderful innocence to simply be here and now. As we know, the first step is relaxation. So sit comfortably. And if you feel the need to adjust or move, feel free to do so. It's okay to move. As during this meditation, let's pretend like we're in kindergarten again. Sabai, sabai. Take your time. So allow the relaxation to flow throughout your entire body. From the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. But do so slowly and gently. You don't need to rush. You don't need to force. It's almost like a nice, warm energy flowing down, allowing every muscle in your body to relax. So let us start at the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, very gently closing them as if you are about to go to sleep. Letting your eyelids fall very gently, very lightly, like a feather falling on the still water. Then relaxing your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, down to your chin, letting your entire face become completely relaxed. And allow that relaxation to flow down to your neck, releasing and relaxing all the muscles in your neck, letting it loosen and lighten, being completely relaxed. As we allow that relaxation to flow down to your shoulders, feel your shoulders becoming very loose, very light. Feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. No pressure, no tension, just at ease and comfortable. Allowing that relaxation to flow down to your arms. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your fingers. Allow your arms to feel light and loose, nice and comfortable. Then relaxing your chest, your abdomen, and your back. Slowly going down your back, one vertebra at a time. Feel like you are getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscles in your back. Little by little, inch by inch, letting all the aches and pains melt away, leaving only comfort and relaxation all the way down your back. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your legs. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relaxed, completely comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. As we know, the first step is relaxation, allowing your body to feel comfortable and relaxed. But if you still have any discomfort, or even later on, feel free to adjust. It is okay to move. You don't have to feel like you're doing something wrong. We are practicing. We are practicing this skill. And in the beginning, it's very good to adjust, finding our perfect position, or if the perfect position has changed, finding your new perfect position. Because it's perfect for you. Meditation is a personal practice. It doesn't matter what others think. And right now, we are doing this together online. You are in your comfortable place, or at least a place that feels comfortable enough. No one cares how you look. You don't need to care either. The only one on a camera is me. And even myself, I remind myself not to try to look perfect, even as a regular meditator. Remember, even if outside we look different, inside we all have similar struggles, similar challenges. And it all just depends on how much we practice. As it gets easier and easier to regain that calm, that peace. So first off, relax your body, then relax your mind. Once your body feels comfortable, we let our mind rest. Resting by keeping our mind with just one thing. This one thing can be anything. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever works for you. When I meditate with children, I ask them to think of a star, a bright and shining star, or sometimes a scoop of their favorite ice cream. It's simple, it's easy, it can even be a little fun. Because we're practicing to keep our mind with just one thing, rather than everything. And as we stay with that one thing for a prolonged period of time, our mind starts to let go of everything else, allowing us a little bit of peace. As peace is accumulated, it's not a light switch. We can't simply turn it on and be happy all the time. But instead, we gather it little by little, drip by drip. So don't feel bad if you don't feel any peace yet. You are normal. Take your time. When you take your time, your mind will start to slow down and begin to give you that opportunity to feel a little bit of peace. But even in those times when your mind is peaceful, your mind may still begin to wander, thinking of other things. And it's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. Again, you are normal. It's the nature of the mind. It loves to think, just like how a child loves to play. But we know the child needs rest, just like our mind needs rest. So we gently bring our mind back to your center, back to your object. But of course, sometimes your mind is very energetic, doesn't want to come back yet. Take your time as we slowly bring it back, always gently, never forcingly. In many ways, your mind is kind of like a baby, a toddler. Just like a toddler likes to wander about, curious. But we know there are places we don't want the toddler to go because it's unsafe or just not where we want it to go. So we gently bring the baby back. We don't scold the baby. We don't yell or be mad. We're gentle, forgiving, caring. That's what we need to do with our mind. When your mind starts to wander, it's okay. Gently bring it back. And one way to help is to use a mantra. A mantra is a word, a phrase, or a sound. It's something, excuse me. It's something simple, easy, that feels calming to you. The mantra we like to use, Samma Arhan Samma Arhan. Samma Arhan. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Your mantra and your meditation object are your personal tools. It really can be anything. Just like the mantra can be any word, any phrase, any language, or simply a sound. We use our tools to help us calm the mind. So feel free to adjust, change it to the way that works for you. And then we can journey inward, allowing our mind to be calm, clear, and peaceful. San Mo Arahant San Mo Arahant San Mo Arahant. Now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, we are practicing. If you have any discomfort, whether it be body or mind, feel free to adjust. Adjustment is part of the meditation. Because as we make those minor adjustments, it changes completely from enduring to enjoying. It's all about taking your time, allowing to slow down, not trying to rush. Meditation is not a race. It's not a competition. It's an opportunity to relax your body and relax your mind. So take your time. Allow it to happen naturally. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know. To all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sapphe Buddha Parapata Paccekanan Phalang Arahantanan Jate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sappaputtanupavena Sappathammanupavena Sappasanghanupavena Sattha Soti. Pa 1, 2, 3. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Right now is a very important time in meditation, a time for us to consider or check to see how we feel right now compared to when we just started. Or as you practice more and more, comparing this session to other sessions. Comparing meditation sessions is always best after you finish, not so great during the meditation. So if you're trying to compare while you're meditating, it becomes expectation and it holds us back. So that's why once we finish, take a moment to think back, what did I do this time that worked? What did I do this time not so great? And then allow yourself to adjust to that. What works, do it again. What doesn't work, lean away from it. And this is how we continue to get better and better. Okay, so before we go into questions and comments, but of course, feel free to type in the chat or into the comments if you'd like. I'd like to share some words of wisdom with you all. As for today, it's about how to bring yourself out of a negative feeling, or really a negative feeling in life. Sometimes we feel like we're negative, we're not doing well. This is what we can do. This is what my master says. He gives us 5 things to do. And he says, number 1, forget all negative acts in the past. Okay? Whatever negative things you've done in the past, forget about it. That's number 1. All your mistakes, you could say, forget about them. Number 2, abstain from any further negative acts. So be more mindful, aware of ourselves, so we don't make more of these mistakes. From there, think of the good deeds you've done. Recollecting your good deeds. Think of the goodness you've done in this lifetime. 4, accumulate more good deeds. So in other words, do more goodness you can do. Not just remember the good you've done before, but also try to do a little bit more good today. And 5, meditate until you reach inner peace. This is a way to help us gain that peace and calm, actually helping us have more encouragement to continue the other 4. So it's kind of like a cycle. First, we need to forget the negativity and then do our best not to add more. Then remember all the goodness and do our best to add more goodness. Then we meditate to help us purify and get our mind nice and calm, peaceful. And as our mind's peaceful, it helps us forget the negativity and help us not do more or do more negativity and add more goodness. So this is a way to help us correct that negativity, allow us to begin to filter out and get rid of it. So take it at your pace, little by little. But number 1, forgetting the negative things you've done, mainly because the more you think about it, the more it holds on to you. Just like when we're trying to let go of thoughts, the more we think about it, the harder it is. So that's why once we start to let go of that negativity, that negative thing that we've done, of course we won't truly forget, but at least we're not holding on to it. That way we can move forward and work on it instead of be stuck in the past because of that regret. Okay, so just wanted to share some wisdom with you all. This is from my master Lumpata Mashiyo, and I'm very glad that I get to share this wisdom with you all, as he doesn't speak English. And then thank you my parents for teaching me Thai so that I can be a pretty good translator, or at least be able to do okay. So now I open the floor to you guys. And so I see more people have come in. Hello. Hi Tracy. Hi John. And also hello Lisa on Facebook. She says, good evening, had a calming experience. Very, very good. Also, so as always, our first question comes from YouTube. Thank you, Hakuzo. And he says, if someone is, say, at the hospital, bedbound, or in a general position of not being able to travel, how could someone in such a situation build up good karma? Yeah, very good question. So a little bit of Buddhism. In Buddhism, we believe that we can build good karma, build goodness, this good energy. 3 ways. Number 1, generosity, giving. So you can give a donation, you can give your time, your energy. Even forgiveness is a type of giving. It's giving forgiveness is a way of breaking the bonds of hatred and anger. So that's why it's a good thing. Number 2, we call sila, or precepts, or you can say morality. In Buddhism, we have 5 precepts: not to kill, not to steal, not to have sexual misconduct like adultery, not to lie or use harsh speech, and then not to take intoxicants. And by doing this, it's helping us keep morality and bring goodness to us. And then number 5, and the third way to make merit is bhavana, purifying the mind. One common way to do it is through meditation. So in this case, this person can indeed be able to gain that peace and then be able to generate good energy. How my master explains, meditation is actually one of the harder ways to gain merit, but it's only hard because we think so much and we don't want to stop thinking. This is the problem. We're just trying to keep thinking about it. So when we finally let our mind be quiet, peaceful, many people have this experience where suddenly a flash of bright light, but this light is not blinding, it's not painful, it's cool, it's calming. Many of my Christian friends who meditate, they tell me it's like the light of God. And I'm like, yes, that's right. It's because this wonderful light from within, it's our mind saying, yes, you're doing it right, keep going. And then we have this feeling of, wow, this bliss. The master says that flicker of light is more merit, more goodness than offering the land for a temple. Because it's so difficult to finally get our mind to be that calm and peaceful. And that's why it's so very, very strong. So even if you are bedridden, you can indeed generate good energy. And many times, I have to say, for myself, about 15 years ago, it's so weird when you say more than 10 years. So like over 15 years ago, I was in the hospital because of something that happened in Thailand. I had a very deadly disease that nearly took my leg. So during that time, I was bedridden. I couldn't do anything. But the good thing is I practiced meditation before that. So a lot of nurses and doctors would come in and say, are you lonely? Are you okay? Do you need anything? And I'm very happy. And they're like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm very good. I'm just meditating. I take my time, enjoying it, my time to rest and recover. And then some friends came to visit me at the hospital, and they were surprised. Are we sure Clint's not feeling good? Because he doesn't look he seems pretty normal. So that's what my friend told me after. I said, oh. I'm like, well, that's the thing. When we meet people, we get to see people. Yeah, we energize. We send out that good energy. And they're like, it's almost like they went to the hospital to feel better. So, you can indeed generate that good energy. It's all about your own practice. Okay? All right. Then another question came up. Is there much difference between a mantra or a sutra? Oh, okay. So mantra and sutra is just slightly different. Mantra is more of a word or phrase that you use to help you calm your mind. A sutra is more like an entire teaching. Like, for example, the Dhammacakka Sutra that we like to use in our temple. It is the first sermon of the Buddha, and it's about 20-something minutes long if you chant it straight. So you could use that as your way of a mantra, sure. But the mantra itself, the main difference is just mantra is a word or two, a phrase, something that just helps you get your mind back to calm. So it's the tool for that. though the sutra is usually the teaching, which you can indeed use as well. All right. Any questions on Zoom? You guys are quiet. You can raise your hand if you want. Okay, then back to YouTube one more time. Agus was saying, speaking of something mentioned before, is there a Buddhist belief where someone dies when they seemingly accumulate a lot of merit or a lot of karma, either good or bad? I'd say both yes and no. Why I say that is because yes, some bad karmas can indeed make you lose your make you lose your life. That is just karma coming back. But good karma, not necessarily make you lose your life, but you can be accumulating and and still lose your life. Remember, life is precious and it is not infinite. We know that we will pass away. It's something to realize. We can't be reckless with time. We don't know how much time we have, but with the time we have, let's do the best we can. So that's why each day, do the best you can. It doesn't need to be perfect, but just a little bit better, or at least as good. Continue to work on bringing goodness. But first, start with bringing peace to yourself. Because when you have peace, you generate this nice aura of peace that people will start to feel. And you won't even have to try to share, but it will indeed be better. Okay. Oh, hello, Jan. Yes, absolutely. Jan on YouTube says, even if one is bedbound, we can still be kind and helpful. Absolutely. All right. Oh, here's one on YouTube. One on Zoom. Klim's asking, did you meditate, close your eyes together tonight? Yes. And drink smoothies. I actually had a smoothie before coming in. Yes, I did actually. Thank you, Kaleem. Always checking on my health. So, everything we do, it's always about balance. And as you have your balance, you'll be content. You'll be able to have some happiness come in. Even when you're trying to build a new skill, do it little by little. As I mentioned to you guys a few weeks ago, last year, or I guess it's still this year, on January 1st, my New Year's resolution was to change my habits and eat a little better, as well as try to lose some weight. Not so much to look better or anything like that, but just to be healthier. And I have been able to yo-yo. Because I tend to do it extreme. Like I've tried keto, and that happens to work very well with me. If I have keto, I can lose 20 pounds in a month. That's ridiculous. It's a lot. But then the next month, it comes right back because I stop. So what's the point, right? So I decided, I'm going to do just like I share with you guys, little by little. Adjust little things. And I can proudly say I've lost about 22 pounds this year. So little by little, instead of just, and now it's sustainable. It's a new habit. Instead of, today I'm going to enjoy eating. And then another day, I'm going to diet like crazy. And I'll be like very skinny. It doesn't work that way. Or it won't be very sustainable. And it's not very healthy going back and forth. So little by little, that's how we always continue to build good habits and get healthier, as well as be able to create other good things for yourself. Yes, like my friend Gina says, lifestyle change. It is indeed just like that. Instead of just a diet, change your lifestyle. And then you can start to benefit and continue to share. So, thank you very much, Lisa on Facebook. So, as time is now coming to a close, really quick, want to remind you guys, I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, except Christmas. So Christmas is a Monday this year. I want you to be with your families, enjoy time with family, Christmas night. But I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, here at this time. And of course, Saturdays, we have inner peace time, where we get to meditate more so in the day. So if it's a better time for you, come on and join in. Same Zoom room. And also announce that I am going to be traveling. In fact, tomorrow I'll be flying to California. So it's not on the schedule just because it was a more unofficial thing. But I'll be going to Chicago, Atlanta, Fanwood, New Jersey, Wichita, Kansas, and Arlington, Texas. So if you're interested, You can contact me or use this QR code. It actually will be updated as I go. It will show all of my all the events that's going on. As of right now, it's still pretty quiet. uh, they haven't really planned as much yet, but I know for sure I'll be leading the classes and we'll get to enjoy time together. So, as time is now coming to a close, I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for those on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like, and we can chat some more. Take care.